Hi, today is February 23rd, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 294 for the year, third Anti-Folk Fest poster. It was another stroll down memory lane last night as Roger Manning regaled us with tales of the very early days of the anti-folk scene. Roger's a great memory and is also a great archivist. He displayed a bunch of memorabilia. I saw a poster for the third Anti-Folk Fest with my name on it. I performed in the back of Sophie's bar. There were names I didn't remember, names I maybe never knew, but there was Rebecca Korbet, Paul Sanchez, Bianca Miller, Lach, Paullette, David Chelsea, Rachelle Garniez, Sarah Hauser, George the Communist, Billy Nova, and the now-deceased Billy Syndrome. What a privilege it was to be alive and bopping around in the Lower East Side with so many extraordinary people. What a privilege it was to be reminded of it last night. What a privilege it is to be alive. Poem number 295, You with your varicose veins and your velvet vagina, you with your Uggs and your ugliness, you with your tirades and your testicles, you with your siren songs and your syphilis, you with your restlessness and your radio silence, you with your questions and your quests, you with your opulence and occult knowledge, you with your nervous laughter and naivete, you with your money and your mucous membranes, you with your laboratory rats and your lambskin prophylactics, you with your kinks and your Kickstarter campaigns, you with your jalopy and your jello molds, you with your inanity and insanity, you with your half-baked bullshit and your handy wipes, you with your Garnier fructis and your gobstoppers, you with your fruit roll-ups and false promises, you with your earnestness and your edible underwear, you with your diatribes and depravity, you with your cocksureness and your cable TV talk show, you with your big red chewing gum and your beautiful butt, you with your anti-theism and your ant farm, all of you with all of your whatever the fuck you have, with your window dressing and your wherewithal, with your X-rated stories and your xylophones and your zithers and your zip lines. On the one hand, I've had it with the lot of you. On the other hand, if you were gone, I would miss you terribly. Poem number 296, Amazing News. She told me she had some amazing news, and what she told me was a beautiful thing. And after she told me what she told me, I've only been able to smile and sing. It was a simple tale of cold, wet riders crammed on a crowded shuttle bus, riding in harmony, riding in peace, each individual part of an us. Remolded like sardines in a bumpy, desperate trajectory is how she described it in her beautiful poem, swinging from straps and shuffled and pressed, every shade of human, each focused on home. I adore you so much I can hardly stand it, I said in my understated way. Thank you for this amazing news. It brightened my morning. It made my day. Poem, and the last poem of the day, no, it's not the last poem of the day yet. Poem number 297, because especially since it's been so long since that time when we were huddled together in a doorway as the rain came down so hard, because especially since my soul has been so empty and my heart bleeds and bleats and only occasionally beats, because especially since I can only even try to reach you telepathically, because especially since you are only an invented target of obsession, because especially since everything is almost perfect in the small place that I think of as my world, because especially since I like to remember the pain, because especially since it reminds me of how beautiful things are now. For all of these reasons, my imaginary friend, I am grateful to you. And the last poem of the day, poem number 298, Sometimes It Happens Today. Patience and persistence and willingness and wanting and waiting and wailing and sailing and surfing, and sometimes it happens today, and sometimes it's going to have to be tomorrow. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.